Hey, what's up? Hello and welcome. My name is Maya, and today we have a episode of Family Dynamics. And we are starting Generation 3, which I'm so excited about. If you're new here, this is Riley, our Gen 3 sim. And I'm going to start today's episode by going over her generation rules and saying some ideas I have for her storyline. If you're excited, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, let's get started. So it says this generation is called Support My Family. And it says, being raised by a parent with an affinity for keeping close to home never quelled your sense of adventure and love for the outdoors when growing up. You love finding hidden treasures and collecting useless items, hoping to convince others of their value. Being made a single parent at a young age only helped to build the desire within you to remain free of the clutches of a normal job or relationship. And so, you devote your heart to running your own business and being the best parent you can be. And the traits are cheerful, unflirty, and loves the outdoors. Currently, Riley is cheerful and unflirty. Haven't given her loves the outdoors yet. The aspiration is the curator, and her career is self-employed, and she owns a retail store and sells collectibles slash woodworking creations. And the rules are become a single parent at a young age, master handiness and charisma skill, may sell their items at the flea market whenever possible, and visit the secret let in Oasis Springs, and we have to travel to a vacation world 3 times. We went to Granite Falls when she was younger, so we only have to do 2 more worlds for this gen. But yeah, I'm excited to get started. The last time we saw Riley, she was about a preteen, and now she's a full-on teenager. I would like to say she's around like 16, almost 17 now. And yeah, some stuff went on, not too much. The thing that mostly went on is she just started selling things. She really doesn't enjoy living at home anymore because her father has a new wife. And if you weren't here last gen, I think I'm going to fill you in on Jaden because I never went over all of his rules for his gen on his final episode. And it's only because I didn't know it was going to be his final episode. So I think I'm going to go over his rules just to show that we completed everything before we start Riley's gen. His aspiration was computer whiz, but he already beat that. Computer whiz completed. That was the aspiration he was supposed to do. Maxed all of his skills that he needed, programming and video gaming. Now currently level 10 of his career. We did that off camera. He was level 8 last episode, but I played about like a week and a half off camera, and he got to level 10 pretty quickly. He was also supposed to marry someone he met at GeekCon, and that is his wife, Charlie. They are together, and Charlie's a stay-at-home mom who paints. And Riley doesn't really like Charlie because Charlie is not Riley's mom. Jaden was also supposed to win a GeekCon competition, which he did. But this is Charlie, and she is pregnant again. Yes, I said again because they already have a daughter, Raelyn, and she was born. Remember, if you were here last episode, that Charlie and Jaden woohooed. Well, they were pregnant and they had Raelyn, another girl. And now Charlie's pregnant again. And I thought now would be a good time to start so we can figure out the gender. And she is in her first trimester. So I think tomorrow we're going to figure out the gender of the baby. And Riley went off to school when she wasn't supposed to. Riley doesn't really go to school. She does, but like not really. She doesn't want to do anything with school. She was supposed to take a vacation day, but I'm not going to be too mad if she just comes home early. She doesn't really like school. She doesn't see herself doing anything with school. And now her principal is calling her, probably like to answer it. She's going through a mean streak and a loud streak right now. So she just wants to challenge all types of authority, and that's including her dad, a computer geek, but he also failed out of university a whole bunch of times. So he finds it so hard to tell Riley to go to school because she always like throws it back at him kind of. And yeah, so he tells her to go, but then she'll be like, I don't want to go, and like I don't plan on going to college. And he'll be like, then what do you plan on doing? And she's like, I'm gonna sell my woodworking things, which she has been doing, and she's been saving a lot of money. Like, look how she just walks around so upset. She's tired of this place. She doesn't like her neighbors. She doesn't like living in this cramped apartment and feeling trapped in here. She doesn't like that she has to share her dad with a new sister. Like, she doesn't have too much against Raelyn because she's just a baby, and she does love her sister, and she loves her dad too, but I think she's just sick of everything. She has 8,331 in her bank because she sells like a lot of her woodworking things. I think I'm gonna have her come up here and make something else. She just made a shelf, and what I do is I sell the things in her inventory and then I add the money to her piggy bank. Also collects like snow globes. She has like a lot of sculptures in here she needs to sell. She has some flowers and things she sells as well. I think I'm gonna have her do a yard sale today. She usually just goes down or goes to a park and starts a yard sale. But she wants to convince her dad that she should move out, especially because Charlie's pregnant again. And if Charlie ends up having a boy, yeah, the boy can sleep with Raelyn for now, but Raelyn is going to age up this episode. Oh my goodness, she's so dramatic. Riley, like, and Riley's life is not even hard, but she is like convinced herself that she's like unwanted here and she's taking up space and she just wants to explore the world and go. So she's been like pretty miserable for like the past few sim days. But I still love her and she's still like a great sim to play with. And she's level 5 in handiness. She's been progressing in her skills. But she wants to convince her dad that it's time for her to move out and there's no room in the apartment. Jalen, of course, will not care if she stays here. He'll find room or they'll move. They have money to move. Jalen is just lazy, so he would rather not move.
So I have no idea why I keep calling Jalen, but I think I do it all throughout this episode. I'm editing right now and I said it like 5 times already and I'm just so confused because his name is Jaden and I know this, but I'm so sorry. I've been calling him Jalen. If you're new here, I'm sorry. His name's not Jalen, it's Jaden. But yeah, I'll continue with the video.
I don't think he ever like told Riley like there's no room in the house. But she feels like there's going to be no room with the new baby coming soon. So she's a little nervous for that. And she thinks that's going to be a good way to convince her dad to let her move out. Or maybe she'll just run away. She doesn't know yet. She just knows she wants to get out the house and she doesn't want to live here. Like, you hear all the loud sounds of like police and all that. She wants to live somewhere nice, peaceful, and quiet. She does not like living in the city. She goes and visits her uncle. Let me show you the family tree because some of you may not know the family, or we can all use a refresh. All right, so this is our family dynamics family tree, and our Gen 1 was Maddie, who I miss so much. Her full name's Madison, and I miss her so much. Madison, why is it not showing? Because they were definitely married. I'll just stay on Jaden for now. But Madison was married to Dayton and they had a great, wholesome life. Yeah, they had like some ups and downs, but if you haven't watched that generation, I highly suggest you start from the beginning because I love this series so much. Maddie had 2 parents, well, obviously, Emilio and Mercedes, and they weren't together. Mercedes passed away before we started the series, and Maddie's grandma was like the one that raised her. So we knew Joyce, who was her grandma, and then Emilio and her patched up their relationship later on in life. Well, Maddie had 3 kids with Dayton. She had Jaslyn, she had Jaden and Jason, who were the 2 oldest. They were twins. Technically, Jason was the oldest. Jason has 4 kids. He has Aiden, who is a young adult now, much older. Aria, who is still in high school, but she's older than Riley. And then he has Aylin, who also is in high school, but he's the same exact age as Riley. So Aylin and Aria are like close in age. And then they have Elena, who's the baby of the family. And I'm the youngest out of Jason's kids. Jason is married to Ariella, who Jaden loved growing up, but she chose his brother, so there was a whole story with that. That's why I said you need to go back and watch. Jaslyn is the baby of Maddie's kids, and she has a wife, Harley, and they have 2 daughters, and Carly is adopted, and then they also have Corinne, who is now a child and is much older, and Corinne Jaslyn had through IVF treatment with Maddox Patel was the father. I just chose someone randomly. Wait. Oh my goodness. Barrett Conley is, I believe that's Ariella's, brother. So Ariella's great niece is Jaslyn's daughter. This is a small sim world already, and I'm only on Gen 3, but I wanted to show you the family genealogy because you know it's important. I also have some things for Riley here. She's marketable. I got that from the reward store, so her things are worth more. And then she's also socially gifted. This girl, she just doesn't like being in the house. She wants to like break free so bad. She also likes to take pictures too. So I'm going to put her camera back in her inventory. Pictures have gotten us so much money because she just takes pictures and I sell them. And it's been so helpful. But like I said, oh my goodness, I hate the city. I hate the city just like Riley because the camera just never wants to do what it needs to do. But let's go down here and get some food because she's hungry and she uses any excuse to get out of that house. Maybe she can come down and haggle. Maybe it would teach her a little bit about selling things. But she's also a jester, innocent. She had happy toddler. She prefers non-exclusive romantic relationships. Not that we're going to get her into many relationships because she is unflirty. And the reason she's unflirty is because she just does not like the fact that her dad remarried. Well, her dad was never married to her mom, but she hates that her dad married someone. Even though Charlie's not a bad person, but Riley just doesn't get along with her. And has a lot of resentment towards her. So it just made her unflirty and she's never want to be in a relationship. I love Riley. I think she's so cute. I'm so excited for her generation. And I love how like sassy she is and that she has like this rebellious nature. Because her dad is like just always a homebody and she's like, you're so boring. I want to go and I want to leave and I'm ready to leave. And I'm not saying she is, but that's what she feels like. Her favorite thing, though, oh my goodness, she's enraged. I need to calm her down before, we lose our Gen 3 heir and we have to play with Raelyn. I was going to say, did someone steal her food? But no, they didn't. She likes about the cities that she gets to meet tourists and they tell her about like where they're from. And this is Kristen Gomez. Loves just randomly introducing herself to people. Always raining randomly here. I think she's going to finish eating and then we're going to actually head off to Strangerville. So she can like visit her uncle and start selling things. Because she does not like the rain and it's always raining here. She's like, it's so depressing here. I don't like being here. Now she has to run back up to her small cramped apartment where there's too many Sims and not enough room. And all she wanted to do was be outside where she loves the outdoors. She is so angry. She is going to die from being enraged. Let me calm her down before we go visit her uncle. But she's finally calming herself down. Like, she is a cheerful Sim, so it's hard for her to stay mad for long. And she's feeling more confident. She wants to ask her dad for advice. I want to see what she asks him before we go to Strangerville and visit her uncle and maybe do a yard sale at his house. Oh, no one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? I think this is her telling him. She's kind of alone in the house, that he has Charlie now and Raelyn, and they're just this happy family, and Charlie's pregnant again, and there's like no space for her. And I think he would say, I will always love you. Like, you're always going to be my girl. Because that's how she grew up, like with her dad by himself, and he raised her by himself. And then Charlie came into the picture, and now she's kind of like, oh my goodness. And they're in her room kissing, and she's probably like, this is so gross. I'm going to Uncle's house. I'll be back later. I'm not going to school tomorrow, so I might spend the night there. And her dad's like, why aren't you going to school? And she's like, I told you I don't want to go to school anymore. I want to move out. So let's go visit her uncle and hopefully sell some things so we can earn some money to afford to actually move out. All right, we're here at her uncle's house in Strangerville. This is his wife, Ariella, and she's sitting here watching TV, stunning as always. I meant to give everyone a makeover before the season started, but I didn't. This right here is Elena, who we haven't seen yet. Turning her head. Oh my goodness, it's doing the pause thing. I find that thing so creepy. But this is Elena, their youngest daughter, and she's so cute. I'm kind of hoping they have no more kids. I feel like they have so many kids. But let's go out here, actually. Set up the table. This is Maddie's business. It's not in the family anymore. They sold it, but I think she's very much inspired that her grandma had her own business. And she loved her grandma. She was so sad when her grandma passed away. Yeah, she was a toddler, but like she still remembers her grandma fondly, so... definitely this is where you're gonna decide to put it. No, I think that's good for now. I don't know what collection I want her to complete yet, because we have to do that for her aspiration. To collect 5 crystals, collect 3 frogs, and collect 3 fossils. I've never done this aspiration before, so I'm a little nervous for it, to make sure we get things done. All right, let's start a yard sale. Hopefully people actually come. Let me show you some of her friends. Well, she has two really close friends, Haley and Carly. And I feel like, oh, wait, she just bowed to her. I think she's from Mount, 102. Let me add that to the calculator so I can add it to her pinky bank. But I feel like she's from Mount Komorebi and she was like telling her about it. 20. Oh, yes, this is a nice place to sell. She never makes money in the city. I feel like she's like, see, everyone in the city doesn't like to buy from me. And they just walk past me because they're used to stores everywhere. Small towns are like the way to go. I know where I want to end her generation off living wise, but I don't know where I want her to move when she moves out from her dad. I was thinking Strangerville, but I feel like she's like, my dad would just come see me all the time because he always sees his brother. So maybe somewhere else. She needs to find Three Frogs, so we might move to Willow Creek. But then she also needs to explore the Oasis Spring lot, so we might move back to Oasis Springs. I don't know what we should do. Let me know. Willow Creek or Oasis Springs for her. Because I think next episode is when she's going to move out. You need to be tending the table so people can like buy things. Oh my goodness. Mom has literally never, ever, ever texted her, called her. She's never even met her mom besides like when she was born. And she obviously doesn't remember that. So she never talks about her mom, never asks about her mom. She doesn't really care for her mom. But her mom just texted her, hey honey, it's mom, when are you gonna come visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You can at least drop by once in a while to tell your dear mommy you love her, can't you? Her mom is very manipulative. If you didn't watch last gen, that is why her and her dad broke up. And or not her and her dad, that's why Harmony and Jaden broke up, because she was very toxic. So yeah, I think she said, I'll visit you tomorrow. I think she's like, I wonder why dad never mentioned her. She clearly seems like she wants to get to know me, and I want to figure out who my mom is. So maybe we will visit her tomorrow. Like I said, she doesn't go to school, so she's not planning on going to school. Tomorrow is good. It's Wednesday. I thought it was Raelyn's birthday, but her birthday's Thursday. So yeah. Ooh. I wish she was a young adult to purchase a lottery ticket, but I think we're going to have Jaden purchase one. And then Thursday is her sister's birthday, and I think that's when we'll end off to see Raelyn age up. But tomorrow will be a perfect day to go visit her mom and meet her. I wonder how they will get along. Like, she's never even talked to her mom. Please come buy her stuff. Hey, 80. Thank you. Adding it to the calculator. I put everything like on a calculator, and then I just add it once we get to like back to her lot. If she's off her lot, or whenever the yard sale ends, I just add it all. But I think I'm gonna have her run another one because we really want to raise enough money to move her out, even if it's like moving her out to a trailer and she just has to live in an unfurnished trailer. Like, even if we have to do that, I'm fine with that. But the girl needs to, like, you know, move out. But I think I'm going to pick back up tomorrow with Riley going to visit her mom. Because she's just going to do a yard sale and probably sleep here. Like, when I say she does not like being at her house, she really doesn't, because the apartment is just too small. And yeah, but we'll pick back up in the morning with her visiting her biological mother. So we're here at Riley's mom's house, and we're starting in here because Harmony has a little surprise for us. Baby in here, and Harmony is breastfeeding it. And I did check the family tree. Her name is Zara, and it is Riley's sister. So that's probably why Harmony's calling. I don't know who this baby is because it says she only has one, but she now has a sister. Oh, Kelly Pizzazz. I think she's related to Penny Pizzazz. Who is crying? Crying. I don't know who is. Is it the TV? There's no TV on. Oh, it's Penny. Penny Pizzazz was crying. Oh, maybe her and Harmony go out and they both had a baby. But they live in a small apartment. It's only one bed and two babies. And it looks like you're definitely not running away to your mom's. And she also lives in the apartment right next door to Riley. This is the same neighborhood as Riley's neighborhood. But come in here. Basically, talk to your mom. I don't even know like what to say to her, because maybe get to know, and she's trying to figure out, did she leave? She really left. She was like, I'm not dealing with this. Another parent who she thought she was going to have to herself has another kid, and I don't know. But she's trying to get to know her mom. because this is the first time that they are even talking to each other as she's an adult, or not adult, a teen now, but the principal's calling her. Because we have poor performance, but I could have swore I told her to take a vacation day, so... So, oh yeah, she's angry. I think she's going to be a little nasty towards her mom. Like, was the only reason you called me because you had another kid and you realized like you didn't even raise me. So we're gonna wait until her mom comes out the bathroom. I think it will also make her appreciate her dad more because her dad did like stick by her and raise her on his own. Yeah, she's definitely yelling at her mom. Like, you left me and now you want to be around. And I don't know, I feel like maybe Harmony did change, but I don't think she's really gonna give her a chance to explain it. I feel like being with Penny maybe changed Harmony, and Penny's the one that told her like, you need to reach out to your daughter if we're gonna have kids. So I feel like Penny's trying to convince her like your mom has changed and grown as a person. I don't know though. It's hard for me to trust Harmony. I'm salty towards Harmony, so I don't know. Oh, Harmony's going in to take care of Kelly. Maybe she has changed. Actually being a good mom. And she does look really sad that Riley yelled at her. Like, look how sad she looks. I don't know. Let me know, you all. Do you think she changed? We should ask her for an allowance. She's trying to save up money to move, and I think she's going to tell her mom, like, if you really want to help me, you would like help me financially. You haven't taken care of me for 16, almost 17 years now. So that would be very helpful. But I think we're going to head back home. We haven't been home since yesterday morning. And I feel like her dad is wondering like, okay, where has Riley been? So let's head back home. All right, we're back home. And Jaden is in Riley's room. He's honestly probably waiting for her. I'm having him order pizza for dinner. So you don't need to eat that. You're going to go here. Jaden is like, where has she been? He's sad because he was looking at her urn, I think. But he's going to yell at Riley for skipping school. And Raelyn's in here. Little Raelyn. She's cute. He has never really like set out rules for her, but definitely not coming home for a while. Oh my goodness, I forgot that Charlie's pregnant. And not like telling him where she was at is like, of course, she's not happy about that. I'm going to tell him like, if you must know, I was with mom. So can we ask about another sim? About Harmony. She's going to be like, I was with mom and I don't understand why you kept me from her. And he's gonna be like, kept you from her. She left us when you were little. I didn't keep her from being a mom. So he's gonna yell at her like, I never, ever, ever told your mom to leave us. Oh, it's a no-win scenario from both sides losing. So sad because they were so close. But this is how Riley's been feeling. She's gonna demand. Actually, no, first criticize his relationship preference. Like, it all started when you decided to marry Charlie. My computer has done it again. If you're new here, I've been having a glitch where my screen recorder will keep recording the same frame of a scene and I will keep playing the game. The audio will be there correctly, but the game is not moving. I'm even going to insert a clip because the clip I'm going to show you is a big surprise because I'm not even going to lie, like y'all didn't miss out on a lot. I know it's not the same as actually seeing it on the screen, but I will try to explain what happened. So we did go to the ultrasound appointment, but Charlie is pregnant with twins. Yes, twins, a boy and a girl. So we figured that out. But before we even went to the ultrasound and found out it was twins, it was Riley and Jaden had an argument and they were just arguing about the house rules, what's going on. And she demanded her independence and told her dad she wants to move out. And then Charlie actually backed her up in the argument and said like, She's obviously responsible, and she knows what she's doing. So why not let her move out? She's been saving up money. We've been watching her save, and she wants to go, and I think we should support her. So when we continue, it's going to be, I believe, the next day, and we're going to start off with Raelyn's birthday and getting ready for that. But I'm so mad because you missed out on like a lot of storytelling. I'm trying to fix my computer and figure out the issue. Thank you for being so patient with me. But we're going to continue with the video, and I do apologize again. All right, so it's the next morning, and Riley's actually at school today. I think she wants to prove to her dad that she's responsible. But it's Raelyn's birthday, so when Riley gets home, we're going to celebrate her birthday. And I'm hoping that Charlie has her baby sometime between then. You need to be... Oh, you did work on your potty skill. Okay, good. Oh, Riley has earned the compassionate trait. She's actually working hard in school. And I think she had the notification that she earned, yeah, the responsibility trait. Jason, okay, Jason is here. But I made burgers. I wanted to have it like out here, but like because the candle's on the table, we can't put it on the table out there. How annoying. Let's just put it up here next to the cake for Raelyn's birthday. But yeah, she did earn the responsibility trait. So she has 3 positive character values. That's crazy. Just because she doesn't go to school doesn't mean she's like not a good child. So that's kind of why Jaden is like, you know what, if she wants to move out, she can. And oh my goodness, the neighbors are woohooing and it's so loud. This is kind of why Riley wants to get out of here. She does not like apartment living at all. I love this outfit on Charlie. She's so cute. She's grown on me, you all. I'm happy though next episode that I'm not going to be playing with this family. Even though it's like bad to say, but like twins coming, I'm not happy about it. Oh my goodness, she does not like the sound. She needs a lot. She needs a bath. Jaden, give her a bath so she's clean for her birthday, please. Look how angry Raelyn looks. I think she's so cute. I'm so excited to see what she looks like as a child. I will give her a makeover before the episode ends so everyone can see her. Oh, and you're home? Is the principal calling again? Like we know we're doing terrible. University? You think we're going to university? She's so sad to be around her dad. She wants to leave so bad. Oh my goodness, all that hard work and she's still doing poorly. School is really not for her. You're up here getting a bath. I think we'll have Charlie help her blow out the candles. All right, she's coming down to help Raelyn blow out the candles. Happy birthday, Raelyn. Oh, so cute. I'm so happy that Jaden is having more kids. All right, and she's going to be a vegetarian. Cool. And let's give her creativity, I guess, because her mom's a painter. All right, I gave Raelyn a makeover. Everyone is grabbing dinner. I don't know where Raelyn just went. Oh, she's right over here. I think she's so cute. And can you look straight, please, Raelyn? I love her, like, big eyes. She looks so much like her mom. She looks nothing like Jaden. But she's so cute. There's not even enough places for them to all sit at the table. But this is Riley's last time having dinner at this table. I think what I'm going to do is I might force Charlie to give birth now because I want to be in charge of naming Charlie. And then I want to actually move. I built Riley a little RV off camera. So, wait. Oh, yeah, she's a vegetarian. I had her eat cake. Okay, good. Because they made burgers. But I had Riley drink this coffee because you're tired. I had Riley... Not Riley. I built Riley a RV off camera, and I want to move into it before the episode ends off, just so we can see where she's going to be heading. The pro is because it's an RV. If she moves there, I think it's fine. I think she got a cup of coffee for her dad. She's so sweet, even though like she sat at like where they're leaving it off. But don't worry, I will bridge the gap between them. I think when Riley has a kid, she's going to understand more where her dad was coming from, and that like he still loved her. He just had more kids, and she was kind of being dramatic, because the reason she started to have this rift with her dad was when he started to have this new family. So yeah, it's so sad that she's going to move out, but I want to get started on her generation. You might be giving birth soon because it's like going up. Should I just leave it and have her do it naturally? Or should I force it? I kind of want to force it so we can move into the RV. But like I was saying with the RV, it's good that that it's RV and I can move it to any world. So you can still let me know what world you want us to live in. I don't even know what world it's currently in right now where I built it. I think it's actually in Evergreen Harbor right now. So we might move there, and then you have to let me know if we should move to Willow Creek or Oasis Springs first. I do want to end up living in both because we kind of need both places for the challenge. And like I said, it's an RV, so it can move around. But we'll move to Evergreen Harbor first. And you're not drinking caffeine. Let's just force you to have this baby or babies. And I will not be using the realistic birth mod. Like I said, I want to move out of here. So it's like, oh my goodness, they're coming. I think she's going to have it in here because this is where she had Raelyn. So go up here, Jaden. Because your wife is giving birth. Yeah, she's having it up here. And the first one is the boy. The boy was born first. And I'm going to give him the name Emilio because that is Jaden's grandfather's name, Maddie's dad. And then the girl, I'm going to give Maddie's mom's name, which was Mercedes, just to honor his grandparents. Plus, I didn't want to name all babies with the R name like we did for the first gen. I feel like Raelyn was named by Riley because Riley was still a baby when she was born. But here's the babies. Oh, and she lost her celebrity level having these babies. I guess the world doesn't like her babies. But she has Emilio and she has Mercedes. You need to get your money out your piggy bank and pack up your room because we are out of here. She stayed for her sister's birthday and the birth of her new siblings, but it's getting to be way too much for little Riley. And I think she has to take the money out of there. It's $9,027. I think the RV is way more than that, but I have a feeling that Jaden will like pay for the RV and stuff for her or give her money towards it. And like make sure she has money in her pocket. Because if you're going to let your daughter go on this adventure on her own, you definitely need to make sure she has like the funds to actually survive. But it's what she wants to do. And he feels confident that she can take care of herself. She took the money out. Oh, I almost forgot these two pictures over here. The RV that I made for her is kind of trashy, so she's going to need like posters and things to hang up on the wall and decorate it. All right, this is the last time in her childhood bedroom. They moved here when she was a toddler, I believe. They moved in with her Aunt Jocelyn into this apartment. And now she's saying goodbye to her room. There's too many kids here, not enough room. And she just wants to get out and explore the world. So we're going to head over to Evergreen Harbor to her new RV and check it out before we end off today's episode. All right, we're at her new home. Oh, and it's power conservation. Yeah, we definitely need to leave this neighborhood. But we are at her new, well, we'll call it a home. It's just an RV. It's not much to tour, but when I say she's living like the outdoor lifestyle, she is. She even has like an outhouse and an outdoor shower because there's no room in the RV currently for it. Actually, I think there is. I think I can move the shower in here. But this is it. It's not furnished. It's honestly really messy, really dirty. She needs to put like new flooring and things in it. But with her being handy, I wanted her to have like something that she can like renovate kind of. I did this in my Mystical Legacy series that I had running for a while, where every time the sim increased their handiness skill, we fix something in the house. And I think I might do the same thing for her. But we are going to end the episode off here. This is where Riley's story starts. Let me know what you think is going to happen next in Riley's generation, ideas you have for her generation. I would love to hear them below. Also, let me know, where do we move next, because we're not going to stay in Evergreen Harbor for long. I do imagine her taking this RV around the world for a bit. So let me know, Willow Creek or Oasis Springs. I'm thinking Willow Creek first because we need to be level 10 to get into the secret lot in Oasis Springs, and I want to do that before we move to her forever home. We also need to go on a vacation soon. I don't think we'll do it next episode, but definitely episode 3. We might go on her second vacation of her generation, but I've been having so much fun playing her, and I think her story is going to be very, very fun to play with and unique. I haven't seen many Generation 3 of Family Dynamics, so I'm excited to play along with Riley, and I hope you are as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.